What's up everybody, I'm Matrix and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Shadow of the Erdtree New Game 3. This time heading to a couple of different places, one of which I'm going to cut out because I'm just trying to get a spell. So let me show my build and my inventory and then we'll start moving. Right, so we're going to head for the Morth Ruins first, and then we're going to pick up the Grace there, and then I'm going to go to the Scorpion River Catacombs. And I'm going to cut the video when I get there so I can go pick up a spell, because I'm not going to bother fighting with the boss or going through the dungeon, because it's got a lot of Death Blight attacks, and it's boring to watch, because you have to do a lot of waiting around for the Death Blight to go away, and the boss is kind of a pain, and I've done it before. See, maybe I'll just teleport down to the Grace so I can have an easier time getting where I'm going. Because I'm not sure how to get down from here. Hold on just a minute, because I'm going to teleport to the Grace that I want to start from. Right, so we're going to go over here. This is where I was before I used that Spirit Spring to jump up to that Shadow Tree fragment. So we're just going to run past all of these enemies. This is Dryleaf Dane, and he's so cool he doesn't even talk. He's one of Letta's allies, and we'll end up fighting him later in the playthrough. But for now, we need to go northwest and head through a cave, and then we'll make our way down to some more ruins. I'm sorry, northeast. There's another spirit fragment here. Oh no, a tree fragment, okay. You've got some perfumers right here, but we can cut off to the right and just skip past them. See, there's a lot of poison swamps here. I'm not sure what Frum's hard on for poison swamps is, because while it was cool in Demon Souls, it got tiresome after that. At least you don't get poisoned while you're riding Torrent, so at least there's that. should be able to power up again. Yeah, 20 is the maximum level, so we're good now. I'll still pick up the fragments as I see them, but now there's really no point to it anymore. I didn't want that guy shooting me in the back while I was riding. That's why I took him down. There's another tree fragment in these ruins over here, so I might pick it up. And you can also see there's a map pillar right here, but I've already got all the maps for the DLC, so we're good. A building. I think it's this one over here with a hole in the wall that we can go through. Yeah, this is it right here. Let my artillery mimic deal with the enemies down there. The fragments up here, you've got to drop into this building and then you can pick it up. Let's see if I can figure where. I think the grace is over this way somewhere. Here's the grace. We're going the right way. Right now it's early morning where I live. I woke up at 4 a.m. after working 2 to 10:30 and decided to get up early because I didn't have to work today. record a playthrough. So you might hear me drinking coffee, and I sound kind of groggy because I just woke up about an hour ago. Not too worried about my souls because I've upgraded as much as I need to. So I'm just going to head for the dungeon entrance, and then I'll stop the video and cut it ahead when I get finished. And stop the video, and then I'll pick it up after I get finished in here. There's a lightning spell that I want to use against one of the bosses, so as I said, I've already been through this dungeon, and I don't remember everything about it, just that there's a lot of death blight in here. And I don't want to force everybody to wait and watch me wander around like an idiot, so give me a few minutes and then I'll be back. Hey! Okay, welcome back. The Scorpion River catacombs were just as much of a mess as I thought they'd be. I didn't die running through, but it did take me some time having to wait behind cover and wait for the death blight to go away. So I think we're going to warp back to the castle front, and I'm going to head for the Jagged Peak. See about fighting Bayle. Oh, and you can see my runes are still 0 because I used the item that takes you back to the last site of grace while losing all of your runes, because I just didn't care. I wanted to hurry up and get out of the catacombs. That tower up there has an ancient dragon stone, so we're going to go pick that up.
My legs! Each lies a bloody ruin! Bayle! Vile Bayle! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
Definitely everybody's favorite NPC. We're gonna summon him when we fight Bayle too, because why not? Let me go to the suppressing pillar first and pick up that ancient dragon stone. Also get invaded by the ancient dragon man, but I think if you run out of his invasion range, he disappears, so I think I'm going to try to do that.
Please, no more. I am sorry. I repent. Come closer. Horror. Well, maybe he doesn't disappear, but... Prayerful Strike really comes in handy with healing yourself in the middle of trades. Unfortunately, with the Clean Rot armor, I have enough to poise through some hits.
There's a lot of skeleton enemies in here, but I'm not even going to bother fighting them. I'm just going to run for it. There's also another enemy you can kill in here, a magma worm that you can get another ancient dragon stone from, but again, I'm just going to run for it. You get to the end of the dungeon here and jump into the pit, and then you end up near the boss room. How embarrassing. Lets you go back to the front of the dungeon if you want to, but we're going to move on to the Jagged Peak. And I've already got the Dragon Hunter's Katana, so I'm just going to get rid of this one. I don't want this crap cluttering up my inventory. So I didn't know this when I first came here, when I was playing with her in New Game 2, but we're going to go to the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion and pick up the Grace over there. I've only got the Prophet's standard 10 arcane, so I can't use any of the spells, but I may as well pick up the Grace while I'm over here. There's an NPC there that'll tell you about Bayle and Egon. And you can see I've already got Bayle Heart from the last playthrough. And then the Ghost Flame Breath. I could use that if I was using the Talisman that increases Arcane, but I'm not particularly worried about it. I don't usually use Dragon Breath attacks. They're too slow, and I don't like being stuck in place while I'm trying to fight. You can see I've got my halberd here instead of my hammer because it's got Black Flame Tornado, and I'm definitely going to use that against the boss. Because Bayle has a ton of health, and when you aim at him, you lock on, it targets his head, and it's very difficult to avoid his attacks. So I'm going to free aim, and I'm going to use Black Flame Tornado to try to bring him down. I guess I gotta go that way. I was here a little while ago with my strength guy, and I still don't remember exactly where I need to go. But this looks like the right way. Up ahead, there's a pair of dragons that are going to be fighting, and we've got to kill the boss version to get Egon.
What a sight! A warrior true, if ever one there was. A fellow Drake warrior. Egon. Piteous Egon. Do you not remember? Conjure your past, how once you were, when fear was yet foreign to ye. Drake warrior, dear friend, grant me this one wish. Take this finger, my finger, scale the Jagged Peak, face Bayle the Dread, and when you do, summon me. Summon my soul. My limbs are limbs no more. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain, and my soul yet lies on the mountain.
Alright, we're gonna head up and fight Bayle now, and then I'll end the video right after that. Probably gonna die, but we'll see what happens. Black Flame Tornado does a significant amount of damage to this boss, so... And I gotta remember to change my magic spells to lightning, because I think Bayle's weak against lightning. There's another tree fragment up here in the corner from where those rocks fell. And there's a boss that we're going to ignore. This is the spell that I picked up in the Scorpion Catacombs. I'm going to keep Black Flame because it does damage over time, and that's always useful. first time I came up this peak with her, I got hella turned around. But, I mean, it's fairly easy to find where you need to go.
Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Egon, your fear made flesh. Solid of scale you might be. I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons! With every last drop of my being! Bayle the Dread! You shall haunt me no longer!
I didn't think I was going to win there. I got my ass royally kicked, but Mimic helped out and Egon did his job, so I think we're going to end the video there. That was a pretty decent fight, so I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'll catch everybody again next time. Take care.